scary.
There we go. That
Is
certainly
that-
looks like smoke, and white smoke.
Is that white?
We're gonna watch it. I'm gonna go to Aaron, and Aaron, as I toss to you, obviously the crowd there thinks that is the white smoke, but I know we're gonna wait for the bells.
It looks as if it is, Dana. It is clearly white, and we have seen the black smoke, which was clearly black. So I think we can say this is white smoke, and they have selected a pope.
To me, and that means the cardinals have chosen a pope, the 267th successor of St. Peter, and shortly we will find out the name of who the cardinals have elected and which name the new pope will be taking.
Yes, and we are watching.
Incredible excitement. It was the crowd that really saw the white smoke first. And
yes.
It was an electric atmosphere as the smoke came out, and it was clearly white as it billowed out from the Sistine Chapel chimney. A real sense of joy and excitement here, an amazing moment.
Joy and excitement, and as that smoke comes out, now that means there is a cardinal who is now a pope. And everyone to breathe it in, the white smoke here over the Sistine Chapel, here at the Vatican, and the crowd. You see some of the celebrations, the emotion. You can't not feel the emotion being here to see something like this.
Yeah.
I feel a little shaky, to be honest, to witness such a thing. And the joy of so many people.
God.
White smoke, as they will soon say, Christopher, Habemus Papum, we have a pope who has accepted the mantle of St. Peter, Christopher,
right.
and will be going to the Room of Tears.
That's right. Well, he will be asked by the cardinals, do you accept? And he has to say yes or no, and then they ask him, what name will you take? And he has to say which name he will take. And then the cardinals all come up and make an oath of allegiance to the new pope, and then the pope will go into the Room of Tears, which is, it's called that because it's a room where traditionally popes who have just been elected are often overwhelmed by emotion, and then he'll be fitted into the white cassock. They have 3 sizes, small, medium and large.
And then these are the bells we are now hearing, and you can see this right over St. Peter's Basilica over our shoulder. We will show you. You can actually see the giant bell ringing, and that is the formal announcement and confirmation that there is a new pope here as the head of the Catholic Church in Rome. And now what happens is we wait with this joy, right? But now there is the anticipation of who. Yeah. No one knows who the new pope is, who has just been selected and elected, until we see that man walk out on the balcony with the red curtains behind us here on St. Peter's Square, which we can all see. So now, in these next minutes, as we await that, Christopher, I would imagine the tens of thousands of people who are already here, now these bells are ringing out over Rome. People will come.
Oh, yes.
More and more people will come to perhaps be among the very first to see the Pope. We won't know who it is until we see his face.
He will be introduced to everyone at the same time.
Yes.
And it will be the Cardinal Deacon, the Proto-Deacon, Dominic Mamberti, who will announce it. Of course, if it's not him announcing it, then he could have been elected.
You know,
but we are expecting Cardinal Mamberti, the Proto-Deacon, to make the announcement, Habemus Papam, and he will then give the name of the Cardinal that has been elected Pope and the name that the new Pope has decided to take.
Yes, and that tradition of taking a new name started with the first Pope, of course, St. Peter, a name no one has taken since in his honor, but he was born Simon. And, of course, we are here at St. Peter's Basilica. Yes, a secret ballot, and watching these bells and this beautiful sound ring, the feeling of a pure sort of a celebration. Ben Wiedemann is here also in St. Peter's Square, surrounded by people. And Ben, at that instant, when they saw the smoke, what happened?
There was a great cheer, a cheer of joy, because
so many people here have been waiting since yesterday to see the white smoke. We saw the black smoke at midday, and anticipation is growing as the day goes on. So what we heard was this great cheer of relief and joy as we saw that great plume of white smoke emerging from the chimney on top of the Sistine Chapel. Now, of course, as I think you already mentioned, we don't know if this was the fourth or the fifth round of voting since yesterday evening. We have yet to see. We don't know, of course, who the new Pope is, but we do know habemus papa. We have a Pope, as they say in Latin. So we'll have to wait and see. All eyes will be on the Basilica of St. Peter behind me to hear the name of the new Pope.
Annuncio vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus papam. Eminentissimum, ac reverendissimum Dominum, Dominum Robertum Franciscum, Sancte Romane Ecclesiae, Cardinalem Prevost, qui sibi nomen imposuit Leonem XIV.
We are just hearing that the new Pope is Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost. He is the first Pope to hail from America. He is the first American Pope. There is applause amongst the audience now, amongst the faithful, and you can see the cardinals there gathering on the balcony. Robert Prevost was born in Chicago. He has lived in Peru, though, for many, many years, so he's also a naturalized Peruvian citizen. But this is an historic moment for the Roman Catholic Church.